It doesn't look like I'm crying right now, but like my eyes are burning like tremendously. Ow! Hey guys, what's up? My name is Bri and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time ever tuning in, hello, my name is Bri, nice to meet you. And today we are bringing back Baking with Bri. If you have been subscribed to my channel before or have watched any of my previous videos, way back when I first started this channel like 6 months ago, Baking with Bri was one of my very first videos I did because I love to cook and bake. I wanted to share some of my favorite recipes and show you how to make them so you can make them at home yourself. But my first time I did it, it was Baking with Bri, but I didn't actually bake. I was more like cooking, which is what we're doing today. But I mean, cooking with Bri just like doesn't sound the best to me, so I want to stick with Baking with Bri, but we're gonna be cooking again today. So today we are gonna be cooking my homemade chili recipe, which is a family recipe I've had for literally every year of my entire life. And I think nothing sounds better or like screams winter to me than a nice like crock pot full of chili. So I mean, living in Florida, like, it's not cold here, so it's not like the perfect like chilly weather, but like I wanted to make that today to kind of like remind me of home and kind of bring back those memories, because you can't go like a winter without a nice crock pot full of chili. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. I will show you how I make it, take you along the way, and we're gonna see what the finished product is. Also, if you're interested in seeing my first Baking with Bri video, I'm gonna figure out how to put it like somewhere up here, so you can click that link and go watch my first Baking with Bri video, which was a broccoli cheddar quiche, which ended up being pretty darn good. So I will give you a link to that somehow when I figure out how to work YouTube, and let's get started. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the ingredients that we'll be using. The first ingredient is 2 pounds of ground beef, which I have behind me on the stove, all cooked and drained, so that is all good to go. Then we have 2 cans of dark red pinto beans. You can use kidney beans or any really beans you want, but this is the kind I'm using. 2 cans of that. Then we have a bell pepper, which I will be chopping, and we have an onion, which I will be chopping as well. So you can bet the waterworks are gonna probably come today, and I will probably get some footage of that because that's gonna be comical. We'll also have some celery. We'll have 3 to 4 stalks of celery chopped up to put in there. Then we have a can of crushed tomatoes, as well as a can of tomato sauce that we're just gonna like literally dump in there. And then for our seasonings, it's so simple. It's literally just like salt, pepper, and chili powder, and like that's it. So I mean, this recipe is so simple. You just put it in a crock pot, put all the ingredients in there chopped up, and then it'll sit in the crock pot on low for like 4 to 6 hours. I was going to have the recipe because I'm like by myself, that's like a lot to make a whole crock pot full of chili, but if I would have the recipe, then I'd be like half an onion, half a pepper, so I like have to buy the same amount of ingredients anyway. So I'm like, I guess I might as well just do the full recipe and I'll just have chili like growing out of my ears. Let's get started with the prep work. I'm gonna use the magic of video editing to make sure this video is not 20 minutes long, so you don't have to just see me chopping an onion for 30 minutes and crying my ass out. So let's get started. All right, it has gotten to the point where I am chopping the onion, and I swear, like, with every little chop, I just feel another like burst of onion juice, just like, or the onion juice like air just bursting into my eye, causing the tears to slowly form. So hopefully I can chop this onion as quick as possible. Normally when I would do this like back at home, I would have the luxury of a food processor or like some type of like chopping mechanism that chops it for me, so you don't like get a lot of the like juice in like directly in your eye to make you start crying. But I don't have that here because I didn't bring any of my like kitchen stuff with me, basically, because most of the stuff is already here. But I did have a little like food chopper that you literally just like chop 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 chop, and it like made things like very easy. But well, I'm think this is gonna turn out really good. This honestly seems like a lot of onion compared to the pepper and celery, so I may have to add more celery, but I don't have any more peppers. Worst case, it just like doesn't have a lot of pepper in it, but I wish I had like swimming goggles I could like put over my eyes, but I don't. I just gotta suck it up and push through. This is a lot of onion, and it said 1 to 2 medium onions, so this onion seemed kind of big, so I figured this was good. It doesn't look like I'm crying right now, but like my eyes are burning like tremendously. Ow! Oh, my eyes are so bad. Yep, here they come. You can see them. Ow. I don't really want to touch this camera to get the onion juice all over it. Oh my god. Ow, 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 ow. Alright, let me wash my hands so I can like finish this. Oh my god, look, you can see it. Here they are. Caught live on camera. Okay guys, so now I have all of the vegetables chopped and everything is prepped. So literally, I just have to put everything into the crock pot, mix it all up, put it on low, and have it sit there for 4 to 6 hours. Literally, how easy could that be? So let's get started. Okay guys, so all of the ingredients are in the crock pot in the chili. I just turned it on low. Good thing I read the recipe again because it does not say to put salt in it. It says to put garlic salt, which is very different. Good thing I had it in the cabinet. But as you can see, like the garlic salt was like kind of crusty and like really hard, so I had to like mash it with my fingers and sprinkle it in. So I didn't really fully measure that, but like it looks like a teaspoon to me and it'll be fine. That's one of the things I really like about cooking, is that you don't always have to be very exact. With baking, yes, be very exact and always follow the recipe, but like cooking, I like to kind of mix things up as far as like measurements go, and if I think something needs a little more of something, I'll definitely like add it and kind of make it my own. So that's, I kind of like cooking more than baking sometimes, just because I can experiment and kind of make things my own throughout the process. So like I said, I just turned it on, so it'll be like 4 to 6 hours until it's done, but I'll check it like every couple hours or whatever to see how we're doing. We'll do a little taste test maybe, and I'll get back to you guys when that happens. Okay guys, so it's a lot later now. The chili has been cooking for approximately like 4 hours, I think. So it's kind of at the minimum of like what it should be. So let's take a look. I did stir it a couple times and add more spices and add cheese to the top, so just keep that in mind. But oh, there it is. Well, it doesn't look as pretty as I thought it would look with that cheese on top, but we're getting there. I feel like it does need a little bit longer because the vegetables were cut a bit bigger than I thought I was cutting them, so they're a little crunchy still, but overall it looks good and I'm excited to eat it. Hey guys, so it's a lot later now. A little update on the chili. I kept it in the crock pot for a couple hours longer because the vegetables were still really crunchy, but it was still missing a lot of flavor in my eyes than what I remember it having. So like most 20-something-year-olds do, I called my mom to ask her what she does if she actually follows the recipe. Turns out she definitely doesn't follow the recipe. She's like, oh yeah, I definitely like at least double the spices. I was like, well, no wonder it doesn't taste right. So I added a lot more spices and I think it tastes a lot better. And the vegetables did soften a bit. So overall, I would call this Baking with Bri episode a success. It always seems like there's something that goes wrong within these episodes, but in the end, the final products usually turn out good. Yeah, that's kind of the end of this video. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video and my channel to the rest of your friends. And thank you so much for watching. Follow me on Instagram at BRI100, and I'll see you all next time. See you later.